This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening. I'm Sabrina Brown. It's great to have you with us. Our top story tonight. On Wednesday, May 15th, 2013, the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition aired a story detailing the death of a visitor to Grand Bahama. In the report, ZNS News stated that the victim, who participated in a snorkeling trip with UNEXO, had drowned. This was an error. The corporation is satisfied that the visitor from Texas' death was not due to drowning, as was incorrectly reported. ZNS News apologizes without reservations for this error. ZNS News also apologizes to the owners and staff at the UNEXO facility for the negative impressions and any embarrassment or inconvenience which may have been caused by that report. The nation's chief giving an update on the Treasure Bay Casino. The future of the gaming facility has been in limbo for several weeks after it was disclosed that the government was in search of new operators. Tonight, the Prime Minister says several groups have expressed interest, including a group of Bahamians. Shashina Roll has details.
In a matter of weeks, a decision will be made on who will be the new operators of the Treasure Bay Casino. The nation's chief prime minister, the Right Honorable Perry Christie, says so far they have received a number of applications from international companies and Bahamians.
Some of them are international companies, existing casinos in places in the United States of America, on cruise ships, in the Dominican Republic, and one or two of them have a Bahamian component to it in terms of the applications. Bahamians who either by themselves or in concert with others would wish to be considered for the application.
Back in March of 2010, the casino made a major transition from Isle of Capri to Treasure Bay. But it was in January of this year, when more than 100 employees were given a 30-day notice period, that the lease with the Treasure Bay Casino was going to expire in February. Operators have since been given an extension, and the future of the casino remains an issue of concern. The nation's chief says they are now in the process of making a decision.
The reason why we came down here was to see exactly where the state of preparedness for opening the hotel was, so that we can now bring new levels of synergy to the hotel and the casino by having the new casino operator be selected, approved, and then come in for this facility.
He says while a decision will be made in a few weeks, the process is ongoing.
We're examining, we're questioning, we're seeing who is offering what. We want truly to bring someone in who could make a difference here, and that is what we're trying to do. And I think, there are exciting possibilities. And so Grand Bahama, I think, is on the move. I think it isn't wrong for me to say that from the position I'm in, I'm very excited about the possibilities as they are looming larger and larger for a sort of resuscitation of the economy in Grand Bahama.
Shashina Roll, ZNS Network News.
Thank you, Sheena. A local organization, along with other agencies on Grand Bahama, fighting to increase the peace and save our young men, as it staged an annual march and rally. The event, held this past Whit Monday holiday, began at the Grand Bahama Yacht Club and ended on Taino Beach. Joan Davis-Roll was there.
The Pathfinders of Seventh-day Adventist Church striking up the band as Reach Out Ministry led a public show of unity. The police, residents, church and state taking to the streets saying yes, we support our young men, while sending a message against crime. Assistant Commissioner of Police on Grand Bahama, Emmerich Seymour, says it is time for the country to form a united front when it comes to tackling crime.
One of the things that I'm always plagued with on a daily basis from certain spheres of the community, what is the police doing about crime? And crime itself, Joan, is not a police-only issue. Crime is every citizen of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas' responsibility. And so anytime a citizen, I call it the civic duty of the Bahamians to ensure that their community is kept free from crime. The police are the facilitators, yes. But of course, we are arresting people, putting them before the court. But a lot of our issues, I would dare say it's deeper than that. There are a whole lot of social issues that are involved in the in the commission of crimes and criminal behavior and deviant behavior. And so if every member of the community can reach out, touch one, okay, prevent them from steer them in the right direction, and of course prevent them from going into a life of crime, I think we'll have a better Bahamas. I know we'll have a better Bahamas.
Among those walking for the cause was the Minister for Grand Bahama, the Honorable Dr. Michael Dobble, and Deputy Director of Urban Renewal, Michelle Reckley.
Research has been done at Grand Bahama, and we realize that there's a lot of young men in our community who need mentoring. And all of us are now, the Christian Council, the youth organization, Urban Renewal, and all of the social groups, including social services, are part of this event. This is really to just demonstrate to the community that we need to come together as one to address the issues of social ills, mentoring our young men, and the whole issue of crime.
Our motto is building stronger communities by transforming lives. How best do we do that than to be a part of this youth rally today to just impact the lives of young people. Anything positive, including the people of the Bahamas, Urban Renewal will be a part of it.
President of Reach Out Ministries, Dudley Said, Pastor Robert Lockhart, along with residents, say now is the time to redouble efforts to save our young men.
What's happening is when they kill, they don't realize how much damage they're doing. So I'll do anything. If we have to march all day, every year, just to send a message out. We need to save our men because they are part of our generation. And we need the young men to be there, to be future fathers, future grandparents for this nation.
We as fathers, we need to realize, hey, it's our responsibility to be there for our sons, establish good relationships with them, and help them make the right decisions when they're tempted to do the wrong things or to go in the wrong direction.
Stop the violence and all the crime and all that. Drop the knife and try Jesus. Drop the guns and try Jesus.
Joan Davis Rowe, ZNS Network News.
Police in Grand Bahama are still on the hunt for two men wanted on serious criminal charges. 27-year-old Jonathan Cooper remains at large. He is accused of the stabbing death of Paul Pablo Ferguson in Garden Villas almost 1 month ago. Cooper, a resident of Tamarind Street, Freeport, is considered armed and extremely dangerous. Police also want to locate 34-year-old Garen Lucan Gibson, a.k.a. Dog. His last known address is BTC Corner in Jonestown, 8 Mile Rock. Garen Lucan Gibson has been on the run for more than a year. Police say Gibson is armed and dangerous. If you can help police locate Garen Lucan Gibson or Jonathan Cooper, you should contact them at 911, 919, or the nearest police station. Stay with us. The Northern Service will continue in a moment.